Treasure Island, Part 3, Chapter 14, The First Blow. Relieved at escaping from Long John, I looked around me at this strange land. I was in open sandy country. A rattlesnake raised his head from a ledge of rock and hissed at me. A wild duck flew up with a quack. Another followed. A great cloud of birds were screaming and circling in the air. The sun was blindingly strong. Hearing a human voice approaching, I crawled under the cover of an oak tree. It was Long John Silver. Another voice answered him, but I could not hear what they were saying. Crawling on all fours, I moved slowly, silently, closer towards them. Then I raised my head and looked through the leaves. Silver was with Tom, another of the crew. They stood face to face in conversation. "People say you're honest, Silver," said Tom. "Don't turn against Captain Smollett." So Tom was not with the mutineers. Suddenly there was a loud noise in the distance, a long, horrible scream. Tom jumped up at the sound, but Silver did not move. He stood where he was, resting lightly on his crutch. He was watching his companion like a snake about to spring. The cry echoed round the rocks of the spyglass. The marsh birds rose again. Then there was silence. "John," said the sailor, stretching out his hand. "Hands off!" cried Silver, hopping back. "You've killed Alan, haven't you, John Silver? Then do your worst. I'll die doing my duty. Kill me too if you can." With that, this brave fellow turned his back directly on the cook and set off walking for the beach. He did not get far. With a cry, Long John Silver struck Tom between the shoulders. Tom's hands flew up and he fell. Silver was on top of him the next moment, stabbing Tom with his knife. Hearing him panting like a dog as he struck the blows, I suddenly felt dizzy and light-headed. Bells were ringing. Distant voices were shouting in my ear. I must have fainted. When I came round, I looked again at Silver. He was sitting with his crutch under his arm, his hat upon his head. The murderer was calmly cleaning the blood from his knife with grass. Tom lay motionless before him. Everything else was unchanged. John took a whistle from his pocket and blew a call to the other mutineers. 2 honest men were dead. Would they kill me next? I began crawling back to the more open portion of the wood. Behind me, I could hear other pirates moving towards their leader. When I was clear of the trees, I ran as I had never run before. I reached the foot of the little hill with the 2 peaks. In this part of the island, the trees were taller and the air was fresher. I was just beginning to breathe more easily when an unexpected sound came from the bushes. I stopped, my heart racing.